Hello, and welcome to GBA Time, a chronological series for the Game Boy Advance. Our game up today, game number 77, is Wario Land 4. This was released in November 2001. This is a platformer. Wario was created as an antagonist to Mario in Super Mario Land 2 6 Golden Coins back in 1992. Unfortunately, there's no sequels on the GBA. There was 3 games for Wario on the Game Boy and Game Boy Color, and then there's 1 follow-up on the Wii. This has a $28 value complete in box, and we'll get some WarioWare games later in our journey here. So we have a really nice title screen. One thing you're going to notice is this has really nice graphics. Really superior graphics compared to some of the cheap platformers that we've seen here. So I'm going to jump right into the gameplay here. So we'll take you through this first level here, kind of the intro tutorial level, but this gives a good idea of what you're going to get with Wario Land. So you're going to want to, even though I failed to do it there, you're going to want to get all these coins, defeat all these enemies, because as we'll see later in the video, there is a shop that you got to get. You got to go to, and you got to get some items through that. So you're going to want to collect as many coins as you can in order to get to that shop, and so you can defeat your bosses here. There's a nice big diamond for Wario. So Wario at this point here in 2024 is a very recognized and appreciated character in Smash Brothers, in I believe Mario Parties, in Mario Kart, obviously Mario Tennis, Mario Golf. So Wario is a much beloved anti-hero character. And even at this point, after his introduction some 9 years prior, even then he was a beloved character. So people were really looking forward to this game. Obviously being the 4th in the series here. The first 3 games did quite well. And were quite beloved. So this played really well. Nice smooth platformer. Like I said, wonderful graphics, wonderful tutorial direction on how to complete the levels. And not too tough of enemies, especially on this first level. It might get harder, but that first level, not too tough of enemies. So we got the key to the first door here, and we're gonna go, and we got all 4 of these diamond pieces. So we got that done. So we're gonna go to the mini game shop here. So those who were familiar with the WarioWare games, which we'll get to, this is very reminiscent of those. So we're just going to try to hit some home runs, and unfortunately I failed. We'll see here. Fouled a couple off, and eventually I struck out. So I failed at that. We'll go to the second one here. jump over. Eventually, we're going to see somebody. Eventually. And we're going to land on the head on the first one. So we failed. And we've got... Gotta match up the face here. So this is the only one I somewhat succeeded at. See, I got the first face correctly here. And I failed at the second one. So we're going to get to this first boss here. We'll see that I completely failed. Oh, we're going to go to the item shop first. Excuse me. And I think I have to buy some of these items in order to defeat this boss. So you're thinking this first boss is easy since you just run into it and attack it. Which I'm doing here. I'm going like, oh hey, easy first boss, whatever. And then it transforms, and then I could not hit it. So I'm going to have to find a workaround here. Find the right item or something like that in order to defeat it. Because it kicked my butt. But overall, this is a very fun game. Wario has a quirky personality. That is much beloved. And I can see why. Alright, let's get into our pros and cons list here. This is a unique platformer, fantastic graphics, and of course fantastic music. Wario is a delightful character. The cons, you gotta repeat the levels to grind for currency, and then grind for mini games as well to get those items. So, but overall, this was a very fun game, and I had a blast playing it. I highly recommend it. So, I gave us another A. So, we had an A last episode, A minus the one before that. And then A this time around, so 5 out of 77. I put this below Advance Wars and above Super Mario Advance. So our next episode is WWF Road to WrestleMania. So this is before they became WWE. And we'll cover that in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day.